I already told you, he decided to slip into a big store in London. The reason, because he was roaming without any clothes on his body in chill winter. Okay, it was biting cold. It was in the month of January, so it was not possible for him for long to continue roaming here and there in the street. Okay, so he finally, decided to slip into a big London store in order to feed himself with warm clothes and, feast himself on some delicious foods, some food items. Okay, so he just, slipped stealthily into the big London store when the shop was going to be just closed, going to be closed. And inside the big London store, when all the employees of the stores left, he started fitting himself with warm clothes. He started fitting himself with, dark glasses, okay, shoes, okay, and then he started also eating, foods. And finally, he decided to lay on a pile of quilts for sleep. But he made mistakes by not getting up early in the morning, because by the time he woke up, the assistants, the employees of the big London store arrived. And when they opened the shop, he got alerted, and out of fright, Mr. Griffin started running. And with certainty, these employees, these assistants also gave a great chase. They also gave a great chase to him. And finally, in order to escape without any trouble, he had to remove his clothes once again. So he became naked once again in this biting cold. Okay. So what I told you, it is not possible for any human beings to move around for a long time in a biting cold. So he again decided to go to a shop where he can feed himself with warm clothes. Okay, so he finally decided to go to Drury of London, where there is a theatrical company. This Drury is famous for This Drury is famous for theatre. The way in Assam you get to see Patsala is famous for theatre, isn't it? So similarly, in London too, this Drury is famous for theatre. Okay, and in Guwahati you have seen a lot of famous parts like AT Road, then RG Burwa Road, like that. Okay, so AT Road in Guwahati, AT Road is famous for what? AT Road is famous for some engineering parts, motor vehicles parts. Okay, like that in London, this Drury Lane is famous for theatrical company. Okay, so he selected a shop there, and he entered there stealthily, and he fitted himself with warm clothes there again. He covered his the forehead with bandages. Okay, and he covered his eyes with dark glasses and dummy nose. Let me ask you one question. Why did he rub his forehead with bandages? Can you tell me? Yes. The reason is because his forehead looked empty. Okay. So in order to make this forehead visible, he he rubbed his forehead with bandages. Only then people would be curious, would be frightened. Okay. And then again, in order to run scot-free, he cruelly, hit the keeper of the store from behind, which he should not have done. And after hitting him from behind unconscious, he robbed him all his money and again ran away. But this time he realized that it is not possible for him to roam around for long in London, in the city of London. Why? Because it is a crowded place. So he decided to select a